Okay, good day, guys. Good day to you all. Welcome back to the Formula Sports channel. Who is this traitor in the chat? A Jamaica I come from, but me I play against my baller Pulisic. But with KND Latino, boss, you that sound like treachery, my boss. That sound like treachery. All right, good day, guys. As per usual, another big upcoming match later on this evening. A rough match. A rough match. A rough match. One that is I mean we definitely need to win this game. Right? I mean a draw will do us good a draw right now will not do us good. That's just the facts. A draw right now will not do us good. It will not do us any good. Jamaica versus the United States of America World Cup qualifying. It's a tough game, this, guys. Regardless of whether it's at the office, it's a tough game, man. Tough game. Let me see your comments. LCGW, big up, boss. Thanks for being here. Yeah, man, we're just doing this little preview. The game is about in 3 hours time. Right, so we're just doing this little preview before the game starts. And then we're gonna do the watch along a little later. Dropping the link so you guys can come on. If you guys feel like you want to come on and we can have a talk. Man, we're going up against a well-oiled machine later on. That's the best I can tell you. We're going up against a well-oiled machine. People think Mexico is still the best team in CONCACAF. Man, I respectfully disagree. I do not think Mexico is the best team in CONCACAF. I think the U.S. right now, we're going up against the best team in CONCACAF. My whole thing is that, how many more times will the U.S. have to beat the Mexicans before people come to the realization that this is indeed the best team in CONCACAF? If Jamaica even draw this a history. Boy, Tyler, it rough. I mean, if the basic fundamentals of coach can't get right, how we plan to win this game? How we plan to even draw this game? Right? Haka cannot start. Haka cannot start. By the way, anybody has any info on Kemar Roof? I'm understanding that Kemar Roof, it is looking like he's not going to be a part of this evening's proceedings. Anybody have any info on Kemar Roof? It's crazy how something like that, if indeed Kemar Roof will not be available for this evening's game, right? It's amazing how something like that, not even so much as a press release. Not even so much as a press release. What kind of madness this, man? Not even so much as a press release. I don't understand this. How can Kemar Roof, from what I'm understanding, it's looking like he's not going to be in the squad. How can Kemar Roof not be, not going to be a part of the game this evening, right? And not even so much as a damn press release. This is the heights of incompetence, man, right? And interviews are taking place with JFF president, interviews taking place with coach Tapper. The journalist not asking any questions. I don't understand this. Honestly, man, sports media sometimes, man, the more mainstream media platforms, you know. Honestly, man, sometimes them drop the ball in a man. They cannot interview Tapper and Ricketts and not asking about Kima Roof, right? And to be fair, how can they not even so much as put out a press release, right? Yeah, man, we want Jamaica for winning a man, Tyler. But yo, let me tell you something. If we get a victory tonight, I'll be happy. But honestly, me nah set my hopes too high, you know. See, me nah, you see what reach me after that when Roldan bulged the net. You see what reach me after that? Yo, me nah put myself in that position there again because honestly, going into that El Salvador game, I think that the 3 points was there, man. Honestly, I thought we were gonna get those 3 points, especially after Mikel. Especially after Mikel get the goal. Right, and then Roldan just snatch my Qatar dreams, man. Mercy. Coach, what's happening, man?
Formula.
Boy, we there just a talk a little bit about the upcoming game later on. Yeah, on your way. Me nah hear you, no, coach. Oh, coach, look like him might talk to somebody. Yeah, but yeah, guys, me nah go make what happen against El Salvador happen again tonight, man. So me nah set my hopes too high, you know, guys. If we win, we win. Right, but I know something when me a bank pan. I know something when me a bank pan, honestly. Only God know how me feel. Yeah, so only God know how I feel about that game, yeah. Oh God. Serious formula, seriously, top of press conference, kiss my teeth. No, but it's not even about a press conference. He spoke to the media. I think it was yesterday. He spoke to the media, gave an interview, right? Me not get it. Me not get it. Like, why we're not hearing any news on Roof? Boss, what's happening, man?
Boy, John Beijing, my heart break, brother. Can't believe we're not gonna make it to the World Cup, brother. Just
Yeah.
feel shattered right now, brother.
But
Want to
Ryan,
cry, my family, I'm cry till me weak. Me never cry like
yeah,
a baby,
yeah,
saying, bro.
yeah,
Man, the nation for do well, bro. Trust me, bro, from the bottom of my heart, brother. Right now, bro, like the fight, me not feel it. It's after the El Salvador game, there, brother. Virgin, another day, brother. Cry, Virgin. If I call Taylor, I say, Taylor, done it, brother. My expectation, bottom of the sea right now, family. I swear to God, brother. Just when the game kick off, still, I just hope them can win, bro. That's all me I say, brother. Because right now, brother, I'm shattered, bro. John, brother. After have so many good players, months
yeah,
on top of months, we are here talking about the tournament and want the team to do well. And
yeah,
everything goes well, and then we campaign are going to end. And one game after we have nearly 6 more games left, Bridget.
yeah, yeah. May I
Bridget,
tell you, when Roldan bulge back in it, man, trust me, man, it's like a dagger to the heart, man. I feel it to my soul, man. Honestly. He did rough. Watch along did mash up after that. I just the panelists carry on and watch along the through because honestly, me until everything. But they
brother,
adjust themselves.
you need to check more along, brother. Amount of bad wood and them thing that, brother, I guess fall out of character, bro. I just
Yeah,
could hold it back no more, brother. Bro, I get the lineup from 505. And when I get the lineup, brother, 6 dragon I go back. Means a man, me not really drink, brother. I just say more feel high.
yeah. When you see line up in a Ryan, you know what was coming, you know.
Problem. Yeah. Why, coach? See, I got
All
the
good.
game still, brother. All the best, yeah. I hope you can sprinkle something in the boat goal, man. And everything yours kick it go over the bar, brother.
Bro,
Straight to
we don't
God,
walk
bro.
with we don't walk with powder, man. A crystal me I go beat it. I'm busy about the game, you know.
By the way, coach, boy, you yellow crystal for me, no, brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, me and
Coach.
Crystal are far, brother. Me can't
Coach.
go down the reggae boy.
Coach,
Yeah.
you know, say, one Liverpool legend, the man peep in at the 2 goal them, the season before Liverpool win the game, win the Premier League.
Yeah.
Man say, I must bad luck and dope in at them goal.
So it's
And
not
me I
that
tell
what we
you,
gonna do.
hold on, coach. You see, some ball will lick on the crossbar there, when Liverpool win 1-0 when they win the Premier League. Not a 1-0 the man they win. And some shots will link on the post. They think for going at goal. You can't believe.
Yeah.
A real talk, man.
But Formula, me you mentioned something, that's why I jump on there. I said the mainstream media them have the people them and now ask them the right question. Brother, them don't want to know. And we were interested in our football, want to know certain things, you know. Came on roof, injury, you know.
Okay.
Because when I do the review on the game, I check the thing and I see him and Akav, you know, the plus sign beside them here. And I say, yo, how that? So I suck on me, you know, say never did I go report for the US match.
Yeah.
And then I see him Instagram on the plane and things. And I say, no, I make it.
But
People don't want to tell we nothing, man. They don't want to ask the right questions, man. They don't know what to ask. And you can't believe these are the trained persons, brother.
yeah. But me not understand doing a coach.
But,
I mean, are the JFF responsibility in a boss to even put out a press conference and say X, Y, and Z won't be available, you know?
You know, say yesterday I'm going to pick up my pass. We see Paul all again, just for confirm we ask him. And they must say, yeah, then 2 people then injured. But me see I can't train yesterday. So me don't know. I mean, here say I got start. So me don't know. Why me I tell you? Brother, I think so that way.
I can't believe a campaign I
And then
done.
when the man asks the president if he might dash a man and he might grow on the thing and I say,
Yeah.
Bro, a sports max alone can ask tough question them, brother.
who asks tough question?
Yeah,
No
that's
man,
what they ask.
my boy, man. My boy, the man who say, yo, no, Mr. President. My
You
boy, me
mean
love
Pink
my
Watch
boy.
Boss? You mean
Oh,
Pink
Pink
Watch
Watch
Boss?
Boss?
Pink Watch
Eh?
Boss?
No,
Who
man,
that?
Pink Watch Boss now ask the question them, man.
Who?
He might
Watch
ask the
Boss
question
not
about
ask the
fire,
question
but
them.
he not ask tough question them, man.
No, man, a
But
fire,
you
me want to know if the man a get fire, brother. That's all me want to know, brother.
okay, based on that.
Yeah, that's all me
Yeah,
want to know, brother.
The
you
media
like
always have to ask them softball question. Leo.
Yeah, me think so too.
And that's why them not make him ask the question them, bro. I wanna call him
Pink Watch
Watch
Boss.
Pink
Boss.
Watch Boss.
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
man.
he might burn out the vlogger them, man, and I burn out Antonio, and we take him on.
Eh?
Yeah, man, and we call him Pink Watch Boss. Like he must say Antonio, no committed and then.
Yeah.
We have to talk about it, and so come to get the
He did kind of roll it back a little bit, doing it because he realized a foolishness in there going with, you know. He did kind of roll it back.
Him realize the lady is easy, man. Jesus.
Brother, coach, you know why the man him don't want to win a press conference? The last time a YouTube man from England get in at the press conference and ask Oli if him a pick the team, or Fergie say I pick the team. Upon the made the man him nearly throw him out. Flex from United stand. Or Europa League game.
Right? So why them don't ask the right questions?
Bro, I think they you know they have to keep that little link there, the club. Forget the way they can't support a line in the port. You see, moment they support a line in a club, they remove you.
Yeah, but it's not out of line, you know. You're just asking the questions that you are thinking.
Certain questions they can't ask him, coach. I like who you are asking.
Them are uncomfortable with certain questions, man.
Hold on, may I come.
Yeah, man.
Formula right now, I forgot take 2 painkillers before I watch a game, my brother. I know say that game I gotta give me a headache, brother. Headache.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, just ready up yourself, man, because it's rough, me I tell you. It's rough.
Bro, if that man never bring Javon Watson, me I tell you, Javon Watson don't need the money. That's the thing, bro. The man don't broke, bro. And like say a man who need something, the man don't need nothing, bro. The man play MLS all long over 10 years, brother. The man don't need the money, bro. The man had the artist thing, brother. And so the man belly big, bro. And I play World Cup qualify, brother.
Yeah.
A joke thing, brother. We are the only team have 2 big belly man for the team, brother. In a World Cup qualify, brother. Seriously, bro.
Yeah.
But anyway, Formula,
Yeah, man.
me and catch up with you. Coach, big up yourself, big up on
Yeah,
yourself.
man, Ryan. Bless up. Cool.
People smash the like button, man. They love play too much rotted game, man. Like
Yeah,
the video.
man, real talk, man. Smash the likes, man. Smash the like video, man. The like button. Free and easy way to support the channel.
Yo, look a bit, brother.
Yeah, man, Ryan. Take care, my boss. Cool. Yeah. Who care if they want to be uncomfortable? Boy, I mean, we not care, but at the end of the day, you know, they care. Right? And, you know, the president now got to give the flaggers an interview. Because him knows so that will be a very uncomfortable interview. So you hear it from coach, you know, Kima Roof, you know, will not be available, right? Which is disappointing, you know, very, very disappointing. Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. I mean, we're up against it without him. And to be fair though, is it really that disappointing? Because to be honest with you, the coach never plays Kima Roof in his right position. So would he have been that effective anyways? Would Roof would have been that effective anyways? That's the question we need to ask, man. Formula, what you have up your sleeve? Can we win Formula? Boy, Karoom, boss, not get your hopes too high. May I tell you, if you don't want to feel the pain the way me feel after the El Salvador game, boss, trust me. That pain the way me feel, brethren. May I tell you, I have to drag myself through the remainder of that watch along. I have to drag myself to it rough, brethren. Yeah, man, coach make him wait to the match, man.
Yeah, man, it's when me I watch a game, brother. Worst game ever look fun. You know, I watch football. Hey, come like when Brazil they get beaten 7-2 or 7-1 from
7-1. Yeah.
Sorry, the worst on the Panama game.
I saw me did feel. No, yeah. Hey, Virgin, you see we have a game to win.
Yeah.
El Salvador, you know. So
Yeah.
even though when we're on the back foot in Panama, we can understand that.
Yeah.
But you get
Against
the
a
game to
decent
win.
team.
Yeah, when you get the game to win and you have it, and you just lose it, so. Because one all that is a loss for me, you know.
Of course.
Yo, I'm telling you a long time to tear down with more is a boat in, brother. The man is a big boat in, brother.
But man, still, you know, I really know side. If you notice where coach set for a man in the show, you know, hey, me listen it very keenly and intensely, you know. Obviously, because him knows him not that up there in terms of
Which coach? Bradley attack?
Yeah. If you notice, the man saying him man talk before he make him run it training session. It's like he was learning.
Coach.
Why, it has something that?
Yeah, it did start, but it look like it back now.
It has stopped.
Yeah, I'm a data.
I'm pay bill.
Coach Brian has said he for pay a bill.
Coach, you have to go Giant Money's man show and get some free credit to them, man.
So it looked like him man really not understand the game. So they had placed him in a position. They had
Yo, them a give man basket for carry water, brother.
Yeah. Him really ready for Virgin. Look who him want. People know the thing, brother. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but at the same time, you have other people come out and say him stubborn and don't want to listen either too. So it come like you don't even know if you
Even
believe.
Bradley say him stubborn. Even Bradley say him stubborn. I'm listening to the interview there carefully.
Yeah, but Bradley himself, Bradley himself stubborn too. You know, Bradley used to coach me, you know, brother. Bradley himself stubborn too, so.
Yeah, man, them run Valley, no.
Yeah.
Run Valley.
Yeah.
No, he never coached me a Rivali, man. He never coached me a Rivali, man. But him coach me though. And a Rivali him coach me though.
Boy. Guys, we don't see nothing with the starting 11 yet.
I want to steal one. Don't tell me. Talk the truth.
I hear one, man.
I hear one, coach.
Coming, I hear me now.
I hear one, man, coach. I hear him loud and clear.
Okay.
Yo, but you see, the thing is still...
problem.
Yeah, man.
Alright, coach.
Alright, coach. We link up, boss.
Look a bit.
Yeah, man. Safe drive, boss.
Yeah, watch along, Formula.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, watch along.
Yeah, man. Me I go over watch along. Yeah, man. Alright, then. Much appreciated,
Just
coach.
leave the link. I'm going to give some update.
Yeah, man. Alright, coach.
So, Formula, you know, there much?
No, me not go there the match, you know, because you see, even if me did get vaccinated, it would have been too late. Because them send the thing for me for media pass and everything, you know. But me did, for, like, even if me did get the vaccination, when me did find out so me did need the vaccination, if me did get vaccinated at that point, me still wouldn't be able to go because you need to be vaccinated 2 weeks before. So that's why you know, so me I got the match.
Oh.
So I saw it go. You not going much, Brian?
I take it in from a remote location. No, me can't. No, me not take the. Me not fully vaccinated. I want those.
Oh. Boy, the kind of bun me now because me the kind of well want go, you know. The kind of bun me, man.
You don't miss out on nothing.
So you didn't hear our coach say he might go meet Crystal, man. You think me now want meet Crystal too?
Oh, yeah. Miss out that, yeah.
Then no must, man. The one female vlogger in a space, man. I'm to you, man.
I real talk, man. Yo, me search our channel. Me should do an interview with whatever the name, Marcus Gale or Marcus Gale. I can't find it, brother. I can't find it. Every time I look on it, one time I watch an interview I should do with Nicole McClure, but I can't find an interview that I should do with Marcus Gale. I want to watch it, you know.
Click on videos, man. Click on the when you Google it, when you search for it on YouTube, click on the name of the channel and click videos and just scroll through.
Oh, alright. Me have to go look. I need to see that. Yo, Tapa must go, brother. Tapa go and then who in. That one tell me, you know, when nothing to Tapa fi go, you know. Tapa go and who in.
Karoom, you don't know who named Crystal, man?
No,
Karoom, you need to do better than that, Karoom.
in a trouble, you know.
Karoom, trouble, man, trouble. You can't know who named Crystal, boss. Talawa TV, man, a Crystal a real name, man. Yeah, Karoom, if you know better than that in a Karoom. You know better than that in a Karoom. You know better than that, Karoom. Yeah, I mean, no, me not see no starting 11, you know. Honestly, me don't know if more of a seat, you know. Honest to God, me don't know if more of a seat. Because that starting 11, they goodly hurt my head in a virgin.
Yo, Coach Karoom, here you say Bradley Stewart should have been around Tapa with more, but who else for the around him? Because Paul Aldede, who them considered a tactician in his own right, Meron Garden, them say are one of the brightest coaching minds, even though I'm not so keen on that, brother. You see me? So who else if we want everybody around him? If he want everybody around him, we don't need him in our program then, brother.
Yeah. Yes, if you need so much help, They say if he needs so much help, he's not supposed to do that in the first place. But me I tell you, Brian, he need help, man, because me I tell you the basic fundamentals not dead in a boss. The basic fundamentals, Brian, you not dead. You not dead. Tapa need to go win, lose, or draw.
Karoom, what you say? Paul All just learn the game.
You think so? Why you say that, Karoom? He has been at QPR now for about half a decade, you know. I think about 5 years him there at QPR, you know. He was a assistant manager at Mansfield Town for an entire season. He was an assistant manager somewhere else as well. If you look at time as well. I mean, look, I agree with you, and I don't think he's the most experienced, you know. I don't think he's the most experienced, but I mean, Virgin, me no know. I think he has enough experience to be a half decent assistant coach, right? It's
Yeah,
just
when
that
him
he
yeah,
needs
when him
somebody
have a good
better.
when him have a good head coach.
Yeah, that are the issue. That are the issue. Scared, you scared, formula. No, man, I'm not frightened for Neagle, boss. Not frightened for Neagle. 3-4-2-1 on my system. 3-4-2-1. Okay, that can work. Although, I not see Tapa do that.
Yo, but Karoom, I'm telling you this. I'm be honest, brother. Well, me never used to watch 98, 98, me a little bit of boy, brother. I don't know about football at that time, brother. But from ever since, from me can remember what Jamaican football, we never have a style of playing, brother. So, me not think Tapa are the man for be blame that we don't have a style of play. Because from beginning of time, brother, we don't have no style of play, brother. We never, from me, I watch Jamaica team, and me watch back as far back as, I can say, even when Austin them did that in them prime and them man they are playing thing. And
Yeah,
Jason Morris them and them man, the brother.
yeah,
And we have Jamal Campbell Rice them and them man that come from England, brother. We never used to have no style of play, brother. We
yeah,
never used to have no style of play, brother. You see me? And the same frustration that Leon Bailey have faced now, at that Campbell Rice them used to face, because Campbell Rice them was a good attacking winger and thing. Man never used to get no help a ball if you can do no help a thing, brother. We never have no style of play from them in a long time, brother. And me think it difficult, especially in a World Cup cycle, in a World Cup campaign, to develop style of play. Style of play should develop from 2016 when Tapa just get the word. You get me, I say, brother? And me here, Simon Preston say it in my youth. When the, back at them time there, when Tapa get the word come, bro, and him a call Monstrous Finn and Ladiel Richie them and Owen Garden them. He never know to them man, he never go be a part of the thing to know, brother. Him should have know that, brother. Him should have know that him take to enough of the man who introduce now. Tapa could have introduced for a long time, brother, because I like them just start play, brother. You get what I say? And I like them just start play. Remember, say,
yeah.
Farmer was a basically like a standout in a Chelsea academy, brother. You get me? I say, granted, probably, but them time then we never have a YouTubers going around and people where like know the player, them nationality and them thing.
Yeah, but no, but yes, Brian.
The JFF fought that, brother, them find out.
Exactly. Oh, we can find out, boss. Me have a whole ton load of names in a region. Man, we are play in the lower divisions in England. Man, we are play in Belgium. Seeing man, we are play in the Netherlands. Man, we are play in Switzerland. How me as a vlogger can come across these names?
Yeah,
And
man,
JF cannot. How man like Cataract can come
yeah,
across them?
man. Yeah, man. Tapa locking, man. And even so, when you look on it now, yeah, the players have not get to jail or whatever, brother. But yo, the man pick a squad and name 6 striker and 2 winger, brother. 2 no out and out winger, brother. And it's not like so have a short of wingers, brother. You get what I say? So if you don't have a system of play, then bring the man them who can play in the most natural position. That way there, you have to teach them less because of them natural position. So then we know what to do out there, brother. But when you take a striker and put him out wide for the play, brother. Come like joke thing, bro. Come like joke thing. See the man have Jamal Lode. He have Kaim Paris. He have other wingers, brother. He not call none of them. And then he might just push a shot out. So every time he want a winger now, he put on Corey Burke. Or one of them other man, the brother. A
Yeah.
joke thing man a go on with, brother. Joke thing.
Brother, yo, me tell you, say, man, and that, me not think, honest to God, guys, I don't think Theodore Tapper Whitmore understand some of the fundamentals of this thing. Me not think he understand the mere fundamentals. Honest to God, me not think he have it. Espada, welcome to the show, boss.
Yeah, man, me there, man. Welcome, sir. You hear me, sir?
Yeah, welcome me. Yeah, welcome me, boss.
Yeah.
I introduce you, welcome you to the show.
Yeah.
Where's the boss?
It's
Me
part
there,
like you
man.
just waking up, man.
Okay, sit me sick up, man. That's it.
Cool,
Boy,
cool.
for the man enjoy one match, boy. Come like, me can't get back. The
Me I
energy,
tell
so.
you, Espada, me know exactly how you feel. Trust me.
Yeah, me see me can score one goal, then me I say, yes. Super no, up it up.
Yeah.
Yo,
Boy,
farmer,
man.
I'm so jump on back.
Yeah, man, cool, Brian.
As me I say, still, my boy, I say, a real thing still, is it? But the coach, I me say, I respect you more still. German come. You see, man, I say?
Safer.
When when the man they come, man, remember we go down a Chile, go be Chile there, yeah, you know,
Red or
man,
not, man.
with the top man them, you know, man, with the whole like top man them, you know, man, with the Alexis Sanchez, the Vidal, young Ungo Smaddy missing out outside that Bravo, you know, man.
Yeah,
Why, you
man.
know,
Let they
why?
roll them time, them, man.
Man a farm, I can say man a farm, me thing right here, man. You see it? And look how they do that, them on there. He look how miss up in a World Cup qualifier. You know, see them get to them quick. Then I give my next chance. So them a deal with Whitmore, so Whitmore got daddy.
No, but I mean, to be fair to even a Winfred Schaefer, you know, him never really have the personnel either.
And the
Him
man
got
put
take
in the
him on
work,
turn
see him.
fashion, yeah, take him, or the saying got take him on turn fashion, make
No,
fashion
tell
or
him,
something.
man. But look on that. And the man put in the work, same way formula. The man put in the work, same way. And can't side go World Cup final. And before that, we go in the Comedy Ball Cup. I will perform well with
Yeah, you mean
against Argentina.
Copa America.
Yeah, man, we perform well, man.
Yeah, man. We did. At this also we roll also let them you'll never forget Jamaica versus Uruguay.
No, tell him, man.
How the all Hector and I midfield and look like star bridging.
Yeah, man, boy, come like Tapa. Boy, I don't know what Tapa doing. I don't know what Tapa do at all. Like him, I see how I motive my side. We go out the Jenks, come we go lose and come back away there, man. Come like that man I tell him, man. Them.
Let me tell you know what I feel is the main or the major problem? I think that we don't hold on. Oh, yeah, I think that the players on the pitch don't know what they are doing. Them all over the place, them don't know what they are do.
You see my take on that still formula. You see if a man, alright, say for instance, me don't know what me I do then. You see it? You see my best option would have to be we put him on them which part them play. You see it? That would be my best option. But this a man like him a try a thing and he not work out and he not change. He not change at all.
Yeah. It rough, man. It rough, me I tell you, Espada. It rough. Because me I tell you, I've never seen a team look so dysfunctional on a football pitch before. Me never yet see a team look so dysfunctional on a football pitch. The man them just look terrible.
And when them there, them club, them look like genius, don't it?
Virgin, the whole thing just all over the place on the pitch, man. Just it hard for even watch, Virgin. It hard for even watch.
It's a funny man take over his side formula. Come like his side that go forward and then he start go back, pedal back. Like he must say, no man, you're not going too far, you know, no time to go back.
You know, I don't remember who had said it on my I think I probably might be Shavan, you know, did say it, you know. When did make a talk, say Tapa is the type of coach that can do more with less, but him a go do less with more.
No lie. See that show right
Him,
now.
him can't manage. Him can't when him get better players, him don't know what to do with them because he's now forced to play a certain type of way and a certain type of way where him not understand how to play.
Boy. Boy, I mean, if you know if you say no. I don't know if you say at all. Because this man that come like a stressing cup, stress out everybody.
You see a victory tonight?
Right. Me nah go tell you say yes, and me nah go tell you say no, you know. Me just a hope for the best, you know. Just a hope for the best. If you win, come, he come. Can me tell you, a match, previous match before that, me I say yes, we have a points in our bag. Right? Boy, to
Yeah.
them do me hopes and my dreams. Come like me never want to take any football no more.
Yeah. Me I tell you, even with Weston McKennie out, me really and truly not see where I get. I mean, look, a draw would be a defeat in this game, honestly. Another draw would be akin to a defeat, right? Because we desperately need as much points as we possibly can get. And me not see we even a draw this game, to be honest with you, but boss. Me not see it. Because you know what is going to happen? Tapper at home is going to be forced to try and play on the front foot. Tapper can't play on the front foot, brethren.
Yeah, see man
He
in
can't do it.
formula right now to me see this a man a come like him a losing wits or something. Can you get the easier match you win? I tell yourself say, oh, me want play hard, me want play a better man them in a harder match and you get the easier match you win. You get the food on your table, you dash it away. Yeah. Right. This a man a come like him a losing wits.
Just the basic fundamentals lacking, man. I mean, I tell you something, brethren. Honest to God, if me see the starting 11 there, the official starting 11, and me hear say Aka was training yesterday, seeing, yo, if me see the starting 11 there, brethren, I me say I can't grant back on it again, brethren. Honest to God, me not think me I go do a watch along, brethren. Me go
Right.
to cancel a watch along, brethren. Me not gonna lie to you. Me go to
Same thing.
cancel a watch along.
Same thing me they operate in a formula.
Because me not understand how you cannot do the same thing over and over again. See,
Man stubborn man, the man not learn man. Man not learn from the mistake them man.
right? And
A good coach learn from the mistake them, you know.
yeah.
Is it? But this a man come like he not learn at all.
But my thing is, what I also fear is if Aka is fit, him a go play Aka over even a Grant.
Eh,
I know yeah, brethren. With Aka with Tapper. You saw the interview with my boss the Ricketts.
yeah man.
What do you think about it?
Boy, the man he not talk clear. You know what I say? This a man like you know when I grown corner, man, this a man not talk clear. If I go fire him man, you say I go fire him man, brother. No talk say oh, you have to go to this a board, you have to go to that the board, brother. Talk say I go fire him man, brother. You see it like I grow on the question. And that thing basically do grow on the question. You see it like him say, oh, me not put it for myself, you know, you're mad. So me not put it for myself. Rather fling it for speed. You know, only get speed.
Boss, but you're knocking nail upon the head in a brethren. Because that's exactly they are going in a boss. I try to make it look like say yo a speed I drop your ball in a brethren. Brethren, you swing there man, you knock it, the nail brethren. That's exactly that was one of the major things I'm gonna take away from it. A speed the man I try to say, yo, I know me, why Tapa still the coach of the boss. Look over there, so brethren, and that the brother there was so you know, man, and brother named Rude at speed, you know.
I'm tell you, I know say I go man a grow. Look how when captain did control the thing. You know see the man make a mess up. Captain ship them out same time, you know.
Yeah, man, you know your captain in an interview at talk about speed. Talk about it
Business
speed.
who?
Them man they fire all coach in the airport in a brethren.
I mean man, a business them man they say no man, the man the business minded, you know, if a business not third, you know, you expect. I'm employee, you know, do me supposed to do. Me I let you go, brother.
You know, me not understand. Like them man, you go wait till it mathematically impossible before them fire Tapper.
But man, then they don't tell it from the start before World Cup start, you know, say, yo, my thing not really there, say, you know. And yes, my thing there, you know. The man then they don't tell me, you know. You see it, man then don't show, say, yo, a youth, me think them, I develop youth, you know. You see it, for the next upcoming World Cup, you know. Man then don't tell me.
I know, because I know. I mean, it's hard to really sit down here. Normally, me try to do an in-depth look at the opposition, tell the strengths and weaknesses when I see of the team and try to give a layout of what I think can be done to help to exploit the opposition. But in what sense it make our nose set up and now Tapa just go there and go just do some kind of madness. Not so it's like when you see how Tapa approach the game, there is no kind of scouting. Like there can't be any kind of scouting of the opposition. Me not get it. Hold on, Espada, you have like the thing I playing in the background, the video?
Yeah, man, on my phone, I watch, you know. But me with my wife.
Yeah, man, turn it down, man. Just turn down the volume pan where I watch it, pan, man. Formula, we need to play up the ball early to Mikel and off the second ball, the US centre back weak. But Karoom, here's the thing with that now. You see how Tapa play? Tapa have the team spread out all over the pitch, right? You see, for something like that work, you have to have a supporting cast around Mikel Antonio, you know. Even if the ball get up to Mikel, you know, Mikel will have the ball and him isolated, right? With no players around him to make no link up play. Me tell you, so the basic fundamentals Tapa no understand.
I get back a link. I know, yeah.
Yeah, man, Espada. Cool, big up, man. The basic fundamentals. Shatta. Yeah, man, big up Shatta. Bless up, man. Thanks to the super chat, man. Thanks to the super chat. Nothing. Ask a question, no, boss. Nothing say formula, I have a question. So what the question, my boss? Ask the question, man. Ricketts is weak. He's not a leader. Boy,
Can I say something about him, formula?
Yeah, man, go through.
Alright, see Mr. Ricketts. A long time I know Mr. Ricketts, you know. See it, I send catch him come from him. But Clarendon and send catch him. Now all about. And see that man, yes, when they done a Clarendon. The same like how he could get no, he can't get no sponsorship. The sponsor thing. I see him, he could get no sponsorship push part in there, you know. So I say, how this man run the program, man. I don't say, how this man run the program. How then say this man is best man for run the program. If me in a business and I look smart for run the business, I have to see positives what him can input in our business before me put him in our business. If me not see no positive, me can't put him in our business, brother.
Yeah. Me agree.
Come like a back way we are the thing. We know for the thing and we are the thing back way.
Yeah.
Man, them play themselves, man. Alright, now that little money they when it's supposed to World Cup go get it out. That they on the table again if you know the day, brother.
Yeah, but boss, me tell you, say, if we not get that money there, Virgin, we in a trouble with programming, a trouble, and that's why even anger me more. But Theodore Tapa with more. The mere fact say the man always a golden generation and incoming prize money. What would have helped the program? Because the amount of debt we understand, the federation are gonna find itself in, after this World Cup qualification campaign in a boss. We have to make it Qatar because future generations are gonna suffer. If we don't make it to Qatar.
You see right now, formula, right now me tell you the truth, man. The whole from the JFF to Whitmore to also my baller them a be a broadboard man supposed to get, man. That man they know what at stake, brother. And I ramp the thing. And I ramp the thing. He come like him and they don't want no dollars. Him and they don't want no dollars. You see when I get complacent, other territory, Him and then too complacent, man, and the man then get too comfortable, man. If you don't come and throw no fire, and man then tail. No how that go on. Him and then not do nothing. I see a procedure they don't follow CMA, but you know there up on the internet, I not talk them deeds and now. You see it, every man start shuffle up. And they still not shuffle up in the right way. The man they need to go one side and no man. Go one side. You see it, I know make
Dying to see back at him.
it don't make no difference. Come like you know nobody are in the program then.
Yeah. What's more sweet, the team formula? Karoom. Me think you know Watson, you know. Karoom, you know Javon Watson. You're related to Javon Watson in any way.
Brother. And
Exactly. What's the most guy in my yard, Virgin? The man not supposed to be nowhere near the team.
Yeah,
nowhere
man say
near
not
the
a
team.
party, man. You not a party. Go on a party, go party, Watson. Go and go party. And a party over here, sir, brother.
Exactly.
You don't know them man are there.
You know, keeping Tapa cost the JFF and Jamaica much more than a new coach with what we have lost. The failed campaign, so it's nonsense when people say the JFF cannot. Another coach not try.
Because it's up formula. Alright, look at the previous campaign before when Schaefer that coach side. Look at when the man fire Schaefer. The man fire Schaefer and I make like qualify a man fire Schaefer, you know. Because man to say, oh, nah, go, we ain't want if you go, you know. The man Lego Schaefer and I make like qualifier, you know, man.
And I mean, like qualifiers in the fire him?
I mean, man.
Eh?
Right, in I make like qualifier, man, Lego Schaefer. Alright, in the gate, before when
I think him did get fired before it did done. Yeah, for true.
Nah, man. Remember, he come in a qualifier, you know. He must coach run 3 to 4 match, you know. And he get a red card in that one, you know. You have to do up in the stands, you know.
Yeah, true.
You see it?
True.
And then they let him go after that, you know.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. When I think about it, no, it happened a while ago, so my memory kind of hazy, but I think you're right. I think if memory serves me right, yeah, I think you're right. I don't think him did done the qualifiers.
So that may I show you and them a pet and powder this man like a them woman, brother. Oh, you feel hold on pan a man when I get a positive result.
But you see the thing is, Espada, is not, you see, if the results was not up to standard, but at least the performance show you say, yo, the coach have some potential to do something, I could understand the hesitancy. Seen? But when the results are poor and the performances is even worse, Virgin. Like how them man sit down and watch the Reggae Boyz play. And that's why I know say man like my crickets and them man, you know. Them man you don't know nothing about football, you know. They don't know absolutely nothing about football. How you feel watch the match them. And I see where take place on the field. Seeing and think that this coach have any chance of getting this team to the Qatar World Cup. Like, you feel watch where unfold on your TV screen and the dysfunction where take place on the pitch.
You know, make him man they can do that.
Bring a got
Formula. You know, make him man they can do that. Well, I an idea, all I man them go sit down in a one room bar. And them go drink and them go say, boy, you make a 50 grand today, you know, boy. And the next one I go tell the next one, say, yes man, you make a 50 grand too. You see it, all I man them my friend. You know, man them my friend, the man is a busy boy. The man don't go busy so much money they can thief.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, man, them a thief money, man.
Allegedly, boss. Allegedly. Yo, the boss. Hold on, then, G. Yo, me not know about your financial situation, number G, but me can't afford them the last suit right there, number G.
And this are not views, I'm a general. This are not views.
Yeah, man,
my views.
These are the views of his father.
My views.
Go and go up and a limb the boss, you can go on up and a limb the but me not forward out there with the bitch.
Yeah, man, a BS scammer we have run a program, man. Because man, them a laugh in your face and them a do things same way, man.
Allegedly. Allegedly, his father. Javon Watson show more fight and desire than some players' formula. Karoom, why you watch, my G? Yo, my boss, why you watch? Oh, boss, Javon Watson a walk on the field, brethren. Aka a walk on the field. Which fight? Which fight?
Sit down. Sit down in a rocking
Karoom.
chair.
Karoom, Javon Watson, Aka a walk on the field, brethren. Which fight? Show more fight than who, brethren? Aka alone. Aka do the most walking on the pitch, Karoom. Aka do the
Alright.
most walking.
Me can ask a personal question.
Mm.
Majority of game them will lose. Who give a majority of game them? I see him set a man them where must say a core man, where must say we dead female, them set a man they ever give him ball game. Yeah? Them set a man they ever come give him ball game. You see him set a man them when my praise I say yo, them man they were dead out there on the field for him. And when they go out there, they lose all the ball and then turn up and watch him man run gone down and goal with the ball. Brother, we share a couple folly grounds, man, and top put the faith in some people, no worthy, brother.
Liability.
Some people, no worthy.
Liability.
The man them a go out there and the man they not perform and you ask yourself, say, brother, you not performing, so you have a motive and to get dropped, you know. I'll do one of my bridging still, but this outcome more than who not push out, you know. You see it?
Yeah. Bad coach or the players need to step up. Dean, boss, watch the Reggae Boyz play and tell me what you think. But because boss and another player them, me I tell you, another player them boss, another player. When the teams build up an attacking structure is just fundamentally flawed, brethren. It is, trust me, Dean, another players them. The whole of them man you can start it up for leagues all across the world, right? Even the one them when I start it up doing, reasonably well. Seen and when the man them come out here, the man them are run up and down on the pitch like headless chicken, brethren.
Alright, look at this one.
Know what them I do.
You see, look on this now. You see, in every game, you notice is a different formation, the man put the team. Every game is a different formation here. Come like this, man, I can't stick to the same formation here.
You know why? You know why? Let me tell you what Tapa try to do. Look, I do have an issue with pragmatism. See? It's not really a big deal to me, right? But I think Theodore Tapa Whitmore uses unpredictability as a means to help to make up for his lack of technical and tactical nous. I think that's what he does because he really and truly, if Theodore Tapa Whitmore was not pragmatic in his approach, right? If he was not, if he never kept on changing it up, and try to play the same way game in, game out, Virgin, you think I know things bad? If Tapa did not play, brother, trust me, you better thank your lucky stars that Tapa I go out there do different things every game.
You see, thing I look on. You see, if alright, say for instance, becomes Obama me a coach side. You see, I know see how my tactics not that good. I try getting two formation work best with me. You get me I say? Two formation work best with me. I'm a work with the two. You see it? So I know say I know it two in and out, the ins and the outside two, and then two them work with. But this a man all about the place, this a man there. All about the place. I kind of understand what you say you don't want to be, you call, You see it? But, brother, more while you have to have something where work for you. You get me I say? I saw the rest of teams them all over the world progressing, They find something will work for them and then stick with it. You see me I say? But this a man he find one thing will work for him. Don't a Costa Rica, don't a winning there. And the man change up again. Like him I say, brother, me can't believe this work, so you have motive. You go down to go shake up,
Now, as I say, I think the main thing, look, Tapa does not have the expertise, in my opinion, to enforce his will upon the opposition. Right? Him can't have a set style of play and a set system and go and enforce it on opposition teams. Right? So especially, if you were to do that game in, game out, and teams could have studied him, them would have slaughter him. Reggie, trust me. Once the top try to do the same thing game in, game out. Trust me, my G. Them
Man,
would
sure,
have
man.
one thing him have I go for him right now, Espada, are the unpredictability. I one thing him have I go for him right now.
Brother, this a man and no Achilles and no good coach. And he in a job and they have him in a job. You know, no Achilles and no good coach.
But Karoom, tell me what him do for us lately or any at all, right? You see the thing with Leon Bailey, Karoom, we all know what Bailey can do. Bailey has a lot of levels that him can step up, right? Boss Haka cannot do any better than what he's doing right now. Him
Man, I
killing
can
in the
say
bit.
something. I can say something.
Yeah, man, go
Brother,
through.
you see, brother, we're sending a message them right now. You need to come out and pass and come in at present. You may I tell you, your brother score one goal for win in a Gold Cup final. Fine. He perform well in a pass. Fine. But right
Yeah,
now we in a
me agree.
present, brother. Present to in a dog. You see, if we continue living in a pass, we're going to stay in a pass. We have to come in a present, you know. You see, everybody have moved to the present. And we alone stuck in a pass, you know. I remember about 1998, how much goal man scored in 1998. 1998 gone, long time. Long time, 1998 gone.
Yeah,
Brother, we need to come to the present, you know. Say if we don't come to the present, we not get nowhere in this football thing.
yeah,
Nowhere we not get.
yeah. I mean, look, I agree with you on the fact that, Prime Haka is a player that I respect, right? Prime Haka was a decent player, right? A player that I thought was underrated in my opinion. But right now, Virgin, the thing just bigger than Haka, Virgin. The thing bigger than Haka. That's just like it bigger than him. He cannot manage it, right? I even him. If him look, me not question a man patriotism, but if Haka did really and truly love Jamaica, man, when Tapa call him up, man, him him decline the offer.
I don't lie.
All me would have say.
I don't lie,
Decline
I
the
say.
offer if you really care about Jamaica, Virgin.
Because when I look for you know, man, as I say, no, man, if a man knows say, my real patriot, and me know say a man can do a thing better than me, you know. You better me put him on who can do a thing better than me up there. That force up myself and me know say how me go feel. Me know me not ready yet and me still a forcing myself. The man they need to humble themselves, man. You see thing with Jamaicans and me find out with Jamaicans. We don't know when to humble, you know. And that a kill we, you know. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you say, you know, say, you humble scalp, suck most milk. And that they we
True.
need to practice. We need to humble ourselves. Humble ourselves. If we don't humble ourselves, we are go right now, we don't for a big fall. Big fall.
Yeah, yeah. Like me, I tell you, this whole thing is just driving me crazy, man. Honestly, honestly, this whole thing is just driving me crazy. Because what really I hurt Espada, the fact say the team on paper is good enough to qualify. That's what is, and me would not offer Aka if the team never good enough, But when me see the ball of them we have, and the one them where my left out of the squad too, I bring man like Haka over man like Joey Desert, Virgin, man.
Man, I say them man the loyal team, man. Them man the loyal team, you know, man. And he loyal to them, you know. So
This is
anything else, nothing to do with them, you know.
this is just the result of everything being fundamentally flawed. The selection of the squad is flawed. Selection of the starting 11 is flawed. Right? Combinations on the pitch is flawed. Tactics are the lack thereof. Seeing patterns of movement, no patterns of movement, no patterns of play. Right? Bad substitutions, delayed substitutions, no substitutions at all. Same thing and go on for the entire game. How long? Hour 75 minutes gone and the game not changes. Yo, I don't know, man. It's not
It's
if I go ask him question again. By the
my
way,
final
me see,
thought.
me say, oh, Me no know. Probably look on Flow Sports app, Devon. Best me can tell you. Flow Sports app. Go
My
through a
final
start.
thought right now, my general. You say when everybody go in the stadium, he chant. You no chant, tap out, pressure them. You have to put on the pressure you know. And now it's time to put on the pressure. When you get the opportunity to go in the stadium, put on the pressure upon them. Not tap
Yeah.
beat them. Put on the pressure, man. You don't want to come out. You have to go in the stadium, go do it tonight. Tapper out. Out with Tapper. Out with Tapper. We don't want Tapper around here. Tapper and JFF out.
Yeah.
You have to, right now, two things setting up, my general. Look at everybody else. When they want them way, they find ways to get
Yeah,
their way,
man.
don't it?
On fly over stadium with tap out.
I mean, man, we
So the
have, we
thing
have, we have to step up the thing, man, because we want the thing progressing, man. You see it?
Yeah.
Right now, me tell you, man, that I chance for growing the stadium in the night, man. Tapper out. Out with Tapper.
Yeah, man. Me agree, man. Me agree. Me agree 100%. But Reggae Boyz fans not really have that culture they still, Man just a got cuss and tell a man about him mother in his stands and thing, but them not gonna really have a coordinated effort to get tap out. Because me I tell you honest God Almighty truth, Me not see them a fire tap out even if we lose that game,
Oh, yeah, come like a some secret him and a hold for them. Tight.
Me,
Like
me,
him
me,
and a
not see,
some secret for them, man.
me I tell you, me not see them a fire tapper. Even if we lose that game, me not see it.
I mean, Cataract say a thing one night, and like, I don't like Cataract, I tell you, Like, him and have he go with them committee murder with steel way in one bag. I say, if you ever try fire me, I see, me just Lego everything for you.
Yeah. But I mean, I look for a record against the United States, and me I tell you, not pretty at all. 30 games, 3 wins, 8 draws, 19 losses. Not pretty at all.
And with the team, see with the team we have, besides supposed to have smooth sailing. Smooth sail go right through. Everybody right now, everybody a rebuild. Everybody a rebuild. You see it? Right now we have the most, what I call it. We have one of the most better squad in a conqueror right now. And we can't right now we can't come like a man can't fit the piece them together.
Yeah.
The puzzle no a puzzle can't fit. Like in still a try fit the puzzle. You get a Gold Cup, you get matches before World Cup, and then you get couple match in a World Cup qualifier and you still can't find out where you want to. One more chance you want.
Yeah. Real talk. One more chance I want.
Tell you, man, if anybody else in there, then fire them a long time,
But that me I say no, because if this was another jurisdiction, if this was another jurisdiction, me I tell you say yo, Tapa gone long time, boss.
Man, they don't have time to talk with him. Alright,
Tapa would have been fired a long time.
Look on, what coach name? It's the coach Real Madrid, and Chelsea.
Real Madrid and Chelsea. You mean Mourinho?
Yeah, man, look at Mourinho. Mourinho a big man, man. Anytime him man they find out, say, yo, you're not getting, boy, I'm not getting the desired result that me want, Brother, you have to pack your bags and leave, Pack your bags and leave, man. I only contract now, man. You have to pack your bags and leave, man. And then, man, they are big, man. So who is with more? Who is with more? Me tell you, we need to come out and pass. Because pass we are living, Pass most of we are living, 3 man score and 2 goal and get to a win in a World Cup. Brother, World Cup gone a long time, brother. 1998 gone a long time.
I think the main issue is that for some reason I remember read RB's super chat, but for some reason the man them just for some reason them not see themselves I find it almost a 14 million for get tap out. Me no know. Me no know. Arby's, manners and respect, boss. Much appreciated for the super chat. Tapa selections make no sense. Imagine if we had Degree and Redman to add to the squad, he would still pick play Flemings or Burke over them. That's why one of the things when me here said the likes Gray was working on him passport, me did kind of calm down my expectations and my excitement, because I said to myself, say, yo, Bridget, Theodore, Tapa Whitmore still I got do foolishness all with them big baller, So me ain't
The
really
man,
did too,
the man not rate them. The man not tell you when you rate already, man. Formula, man. The man tell you when you rate, man. The
Yeah.
man don't tell you when you rate and who must support. And the man show away. The man tell you and the man show away. Right now, I not kill up myself over this, If Jamaica win, man. I mount a headache, me get over this,
Yeah. Now man, I tell you when roll down knock the back of your neck, man. I feel it to my soul, man, honestly. Feel it to my soul. Jermilla, big up, man, big up.
Then the man score, man, Formula, man, is like a thump me get in my eye, man.
Yeah, man.
Like the man and
Knock
thump
me
me in
out,
my eye,
man.
man.
Knock me out, man. Knock me out. Knock
I
me out.
look for man, the man have Antonio up on the bench, the man have Roof, I play in a midfield, The man give one goal the match before that, I have a couple of that striker where they perform. And if say, oh, come in, my G, come in outside. You carry man, we a trip over ball. Man, we injured. You know, right. You tell you back where we are this thing. Back where we are thing. Because when me say me hear man then come out and the man them a say, oh, they not sure if all the captain, I go say him not sure if the man them a come give them 100. What you mean they not sure if the man them a come give them 100, brother? You can't talk that about the man them. That's I first turn off right there, so me I come help you, you go tell me say you're not sure if me I come give you help. And me don't come help you already. More him and they want to work up just like how Ursa man they want to work up. And I go talk say you're not sure if him and they want to come give them 100%.
Real talk, man.
The
A
man just
real
know if they shot
talk.
themselves in their own foot.
Yeah. Roderick said Formula big man thing Tapa lost the Reggae Boys manual and the team book.
With that manual in last, the
Man
control
never
gone
have it
long
from day
time.
one, boss.
The
Yeah,
control gone long time, man.
it really and truly hard for sit down here and really say what the Reggae Boys can do to win this game or get a positive result. Because when we know so the coach can't even get the basic fundamentals right. When we know so the coach cannot even get the basic fundamentals right. See, when we know that, we're going to sit down here and talk about what we can do for win the game tonight, when we know so coach not even just the basic fundamentals.
Formula, yeah, and a man can't get it right, You see, stubbornness a man have inside him. I know what to do,
You think
And I
so?
like say man
No,
them.
me not think so.
Me say
Espada, me
man
not
know
think
what to
so.
do, man. Listen me I say no, man.
Espada, him not have the knowledge, Espada. Him
Listen me I
not have
say
the
no, man.
knowledge.
All if a man now have the knowledge, the man have YouTube in front time, the man know if it do.
You
The man
say,
know if it do. But the man just a play stubborn. You know when
so in
I
other
look for
words, him
you.
to educate himself.
Why? Me no know if cause them a say my panelist for FIFA this and panelist for FIFA that. If you're a panelist for FIFA, you're not well educated, man.
Why? Me think him get that off for the fact say, him take Jamaica to a Gold Cup final,
Take
But
Jamaica to a World Cup final. That nothing to do with panelist, my G. You have to know it work. You have to know it work
yeah,
to go
but
on my
them
work.
assume same is a good coach now, because remember, everybody did kind of say, Tapa one decent coach because how him take this, even though the side never they are playing a ball, but him take an inferior team and bring them go on World Cup final. So people are
Kind of
say,
different.
Tapa must have some little, you know?
In a different man. But I make my last talk, and my butcher did. There's a man
Yeah,
say,
man, yeah, man.
you see final, you see World Cup final logo. This side not play well neither. I be a
Me
different
agree.
football game we play.
Me
Be a
agree.
different
That's a
thing.
fact.
You see it? I will get couple and we get lucky and get couple goal. You see what I say? You see the final, you know see we get exposed in our final. When the keeper and mash up, we get exposed.
Yeah, man, I Blake did I save for the whole tournament, man. How you talk, sir?
I cut now, my general, my phone going.
Yeah, man,
Listen,
big up us. Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, Espada. The game going to be on Paramount Plus if you in the US. All right, Jay Mattison. Cool. Somebody was asking earlier on. Jermilla, you know, so me that invite you on the panel for give you 2 cents on what you think we can do tonight for get a victory. Me that invite you on the panel, you know, but boy, it make no sense, Jer. It make no sense, my boss. When the coach can't even get the basic fundamentals right. Because I know so use a man to study the US team, you know. Formula, we need a positive result this evening. Can't see our qualification in like this. Boy, Jer, it a go end. Trust me. The only thing we can talk at nauseam about what we can do for in this game. The only thing is going to get us a victory in this game is individual brilliance. That are the only thing. That are the only thing I gonna get you a victory in this game. Individual brilliance. Only thing I gonna get you a victory in this game. Richard, Sir Richard of England. What's happening, man?
Greetings, Formula. You can hear me, sir?
Yeah, man, loud and clear, man.
I'm glad. You say I've done a pair of headphones, a set of headphones, half expecting to protect my ears from the ensuing storm. I tell you, hey, Formula, I'm talking to you and I'm talking to the viewers and subscribers out there. Cast your minds back to the Gold Cup. What were your expectations regarding that Gold Cup? I looked at the roster way back then in June, July, and I questioned if this squad could lift a Gold Cup. In fact, I'm going to go straight to the heart of the matter. I suggested and thought the Jamaican team was overrated. Tapper, I thought, was a beleaguered coach, but now I sense strongly that he was just a inferior, not particularly strong coach. But the squad, what did you make of that squad? And going forward to now, do you think this Jamaican team is overrated?
All right, Gold Cup. I thought that I wasn't on the we can win the Gold Cup bandwagon. I was never one of those individuals. I was never one of those who thought we could win the Gold Cup. I thought we could get to at best the semi-final, but my whole thing surrounding the Gold Cup was that we needed to use it as a preparation tournament for the upcoming World Cup qualifiers. That's what I was saying all along. We need to use the Gold Cup to properly prepare for the World Cup qualifiers coming up, right? And then when the final squad was picked, I was the one that broke the story that Ravel Morrison could not be replaced in the squad because Ravel was selected initially, and the boss named they're gonna get him documents to play, right? So Ravel was a big miss in that tournament. Just on paper, the midfield for that tournament was exceptionally weak. And, that was kind of Devon Speedy Williams' coming out party, so to speak, in terms of he really stepped up. If it was his speed, he never stepped up in that tournament, which nobody expected he would. Dog Nyamusapa would have in a serious trouble. We'd have did probably exit from the group stages. That's how bad it was, right? Tapper showed me, like, I knew Tapper wasn't the best coach even then, but coming out of that tournament, I said to myself that, you know, Tapa is really worse than I thought. And then when the World Cup qualifiers came around, it made it even more clear that Tapa was even more worse than we thought. Seeing, the squad, I think, is a squad. Here's the thing: one, the selection of the squad is off. The best players are not being selected. Man like Hackett Nuffy on the side. There are better options out there, right? So that's the first thing. But even this group of players that he has selected, he could do better with it. But when you look on the field and you see basic fundamentals, right, just all over the place, the coach have to get the most beaten. It can't be the quality of the squad, right? If we cannot even get a victory against an inferior team, how are we going to get a victory against a far superior team this afternoon? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. The performance was so poor against El Salvador.
Are you surprised in any way, Formula? Because I'm getting the impression that you feel that the squad we currently have is one full of quality. I hope that gentleman comes back and the reception is
I
top
wouldn't say
notch.
full of quality, though, Richard. I would say it is good enough to, at the very least, be fourth in CONCACAF and be competing with the top three. I wouldn't say quality, though. I wouldn't, because it's not. As I said, there have been some players that have been left out that if they were in this team, it would be much better. It would be easily be if the best players were picked, it could easily be a top three team in CONCACAF.
You're referring to the likes of Jamal Lowe, I would suggest.
Jamal Lowe, Amari Bell, Michael Hector, Joey Desart. You know, we know Kevin Stewart has his problems with injury. I think Jordan Cousins has a bit of an issue as well, right? There are players out there, man. There are players out there. There are a couple players well out there, you know. Obviously, Andre Gray is not in the squad. Ethan Pinnock isn't in the squad either. You know, we're bringing players like Javon East over Johnson Clark Harris. You know, it's a number of players out there that could make it much better, especially in areas where we are exceptionally weak. People are calling for the likes of a Paris as well. So, you know.
What direction and what style of play? I'm thinking forward. I'm looking ahead because I still think that it's a terrific crop of Jamaican talent that we have available. I think Tapa, because of his lack of experience, because of his stubbornness, amongst other traits, he's not going to get the best out of this current crop. I think that's fair to say. All right, the leadership. Are you surprised at the players themselves and key leaders, quote unquote, in the squad not stepping up, maybe having a team meeting and saying, yo, let's do this thing for the fans. Let's do it for our own self and our professional pride, for our friends and families out there. Because the ball, if anyone took a moment to watch that horror show in El Salvador, do you not think they'd say, you know what, we've sold everybody short here, and we have to come better than that. Let's show we can play ball. Do you think they've got the wits? And one of the classic examples, I was reasoning with a Caucasian English friend of mine today about the whole importance of managers in football. I remember still to this day when Roberto Di Matteo took the reins at Chelsea, and he basically said, You guys, i.e., the great Didier Drogba, the John Terrys, do your thing. Do your thing. And they did it. Now, does it take an exceptional crop of players to do something like that? Or do you think, and are you surprised that some of the players in the camp haven't got together and said, let's play some ball. Let's play some ball and do this thing. I get the ball, I'll show, I'll turn, you make the run, give and go, 1-2, boom, boom, get the crossover. Are you surprised, or am I expecting too much from the players themselves? Leave Tapper out of this just for the moment, because I think any football team relies on a manager to lead, to take the flak, to take instructions. But speak.
All right, firstly, let me just, before I get to your question, Richard, let me just respond to Tyler Journa. It depends on where you are. From what I understand, Paramount Plus in the US, you can watch it live on the Flow Sports app in Jamaica. I don't know if you can use a VPN and probably access Flow Sports overseas. Here's the thing, Richard. When people really understand the importance of a good coach, is either when a team is really underperforming or a team is really overperforming. I think that's when people kind of realize how important a really good coach is. It's difficult to do that with national football. For instance, Chelsea, the players are with each other game in, game out at their clubs, right? So every day they can meet up for an extended period of time and, try to get something done, even if, the coach is not the best. But it's difficult to do that, generally speaking, though. A team needs leadership. It needs one voice, right? When you have the players trying to you know improvise, right, and do it on their own, there are so many voices that are going to have different ideas as to what to do, right? A team needs one voice, one person saying to them X, Y, and Z, right? So it's difficult to do that, and especially in the context of national team football, right? And it's to ask the players to improvise build up. I have to remember as well, the players don't really have the expertise to do it either, right? They are players, they're not coaches. There's a difference, right? They're told what to do and they go out there and do it. But to actually sit down and come up with the best way to actually go about getting a result in this game, it's unreasonable to ask a bunch of players to do that. It's unreasonable. And my whole thing, what I was even saying on coaches this, is that the thing is so fundamentally flawed, so structurally and fundamentally flawed on the football pitch, right? It's difficult to ask the players to even try and step up. It's difficult to ask the players to try and use individual brilliance and try and get this thing over the line on their own. It's hard because it's like it's almost a case where they're almost being prevented from doing something even on their own, because the thing is so flawed. And I've spoken at length about the issues even in the last game against El Salvador. So I don't, even with the quality of the players, Richard, I don't think it is possible for the players to really, especially in our context and in the context of national team football, it's not possible. We just need to replace the coach. I think that's the only option right now. We need to replace the coach.
Farmer, let me say something.
Yeah, man, catch me, boss.
Look for Leon Bailey. The reason why Leon come off the field, I can see how he frustrated you don't go on. You see it? Because the change what Whitmore did make, he never want to make it, he never want to take him out. But look, the man say, oh, this not work out, brother. This not work out for me at all, I know my preferred wing when I feel that one. That's a number one. You see it? And then I got try force me to do something where, as I said, muscle memory, not really did this to do that. You see it? Man, you can say frustration upon the whole of man in face. All Antonio, you can see frustration upon the man. Roof is same thing. Cause when we look on the formula, all if the man never injured, the man go back a yard. That man then tired. The
You
man
know,
then tired of this man.
you say something in a Espada. You say something, Because when me look on Mikel Antonio face, him have a look on him face like, yo, me did know me did get myself into, me just go through the motions. him have a look on him face like, he must say, yo, yes, me did know what me did get myself into, but me never, just in body language to me is like, me never think say did I go so bad. That are the vibe when me get from Mikel when him do the interview then.
The man done under pressure from the English public already.
Exactly.
And the man come and the man them a beat him bad and the dog a say, alright, I don't beat me bad, but I go show and see how me attack man same way. You see it? And if you come and a man have a pop bench, sit down, I shine here.
Boss,
Like you prove him and they right. You prove him and they right.
Guys, Espada, Richard, I would not be surprised if Mikel Antonio does not show up for the next round of fixtures. I honestly would not be surprised. Me not gonna lie to you. Me not say it gonna happen, Me not gonna say him not gonna show, Seen? But honest to God, I would not be surprised if Mikel Antonio, right, does not show up for the next round in January.
Would you blame him?
No.
I would, because regardless, you're supposed to you make a commitment to the country for national duty.
Alright, family, let me ask you a question before you finish. If you were in the position as Mikel is in right now, and you come play for help out Jamaica guy World Cup or help out yourself, and the coach a deal you like him a deal with Mikel Antonio, would you come back?
I would because of my commitment to the country. I cannot speak to Mikel's level of commitment, right? And I don't really like to speak on players' commitment, to be honest with you.
Me not talk about the commitment part, He man a deal like him a deal with Mikel Antonio, He know Mikel can do the job. He know he can do the job, But the man prefer to use film player them.
Espada, let me tell you something, Espada. Mikel Antonio will not do the job for Jamaica. If Mikel Antonio starts tonight, I'm gonna know people about for kick off in the comment section.
Bombshell, you drop this formula. You sure you know where you drop your sir?
Yeah, man. Just let me explain myself, right? Let me explain myself, right?
Go ahead.
It's not about the players' talent. It's not about the players' capability. We know say man a big star baller, right? Nobody no rate Mikel Antonio more than me. Seen, but you put him in any of our forward players, you put them in this current attacking structure. It no matter if they name Ronaldo or Messi, me I tell you.
Nah, I go show man.
The man them are gonna look like trash, virgin.
I look on Boz. I look how Boz are perform over which part in there. Anytime in come my national side, boy.
How much goal in gone now? No, about 8 or 9 in a whole league.
Yeah, man. And the score hat-trick.
Yeah,
man a score hat-trick. And he come my man look regular.
No, but you see the thing is now, Espada, you ever watch Charlotte play it? Man, them knock your leather in a man and give Boz a chance in a man. The man them play good, attractive, attacking football,
We tell you in a formula, he make me start watch the Belgium Pro League then.
You
see it? I mean, I see any which part of Jamaica and then I have to give them support, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I'd be fascinated to find out what Karumi makes of the quality of the Jamaican team. I saw his comment below earlier where he suggested that Jamaica should have, in his opinion, used the Gold Cup as preparation. But Tappa's like a hamstring injury. A walking hamstring injury. It's a tough, with all due respect, it's a tough ask all things considered, to see Jamaica striving. Espard, what do you see as the future of Jamaican football, i.e., the next World Cup campaign? Before that, you'll have Nation Cup games and Gold Cup. Is there a style and pattern of play with particular players that you're looking forward to seeing? Is there a style and an identity that you think would suit Jamaica best, in your opinion?
All right, the first thing first, get rid of Tapper with more. That I first. They get rid of Tapper.
Yeah.
You go on to a coach from over Germany or Brazil, because the type of football where them two countries they play would have fit Jamaica quite well. You see it, because from past, what I call memory, them the coaches will come from either nation. When them come, you can see improvement in a team. Yeah? And the next thing, you get a formation, you get a formation, two formations where you know work best for you. You get me I say? And you work with the two formations then the best you can. Yeah? And the third thing, you develop your youth structure. You start develop your youth structure. You see it? You get fields where adequate enough the player then can get more stretching room then, and you see it, more ball play. Wait. If you're up on the field, the ball now go bounce up on a stone. And you have to predict where the ball will go. You know exactly where the ball going. Yeah? And the third thing, we need to get some stadium where suitable to football. And I mean that. My argument close.
By the way, Jamaican Red Devil, I don't think it's a case that Tapper an issue had taken place, and in my opinion it was poorly handled, and from our understanding of it, that's the reason why you don't see Hector in the squad. I don't think you'll see Hector in the squad for a while. I can tell you that much. I don't think you'll see Hector in the squad for a while. And it's sad. It's sad. Because if Hector was here, me that take Hector a million times over Javon Watson. Watson not go fight for the nation. Some players need to. Jeez, Karoom, Karoom. Why you keep on and say this, Karoom? Karoom, me I need for linking because you must know Haka personally. You and Haka virgin on a forward from the same place. Karoom, me rate you in a Karoom. Why you keep on and do this? Haka is not fighting for anything. The man walk on the pitch, Karoom. Karoom Haka is walking on the pitch. Fighting for what? As some people fight for something? A walk? By walking, as some people fight, Karoom? I don't understand why you keep on and say this, Karoom. Dan Prendergast, the official team has not been released as yet. I don't see it. I don't see it. If you guys see it, let me know.
Apologies for losing connection, gentlemen. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. By the way, smash the like button, guys. Free and easy way to support the channel, guys. Smash the like button.
Smash. Hit it.
Yeah, man.
Hit it. Spider and Formula Sports. Thanks for the answer, Spider. I'm gonna check it out on the replay because I think I missed the bulk of it. But are you what's your feeling on the treatment of certain Jamaican players by the fans and perhaps vloggers regarding some players representing Jamaica and their levels of commitment? Do you think the treatment by fans has been appropriate, heavy-handed? Michael Hector comes to mind. I've not seen him play too many times for Jamaica, but by reputation, he came in for a very warm time we know that there's going to be plenty of Jamaican players born overseas that will be looking to represent Jamaica. Will they be fairly represented once they come over and start wearing the blessed colours?
I can answer that one there.
Yeah, man, go through, man, go through.
Alright, the first thing first. You know about the culture like winning. Get me answer? And see, if you come in and drop on the ground and you perform, everybody I gonna give you respect. Yeah? You see if you come in and you not live up to expectation, them are gonna beat you bad. Cause as I tell you, a winning will go for. If you not win, why it don't make no sense you come as a brother. You're gonna get whapped left, right, or center. I mean that.
Yeah, that's true. When the English-born players come out here, they do tend to get a hard time when they don't perform up when they are not visibly better, much better than their local, teammate in that, fighting for that same position.
Well, I'm going to put this to you though. I mean, you could say that's fair or unfair, comme ci, comme ça. But given the fact that we've increasingly seen that a Tapper Whitmore and his leadership and his coaching managerial style, from man management to tactics, has been found wanting, surely we're being too harsh on some of the players, like a Leon Bailey, for example. It could be a Bobby Reed. The list is endless in terms of play. Yeah, because that's my contention there. In hindsight, maybe.
No, because and I was saying it and coaches this and some of the viewers were beating me that honestly, I don't blame Leon Bailey for not performing. He performed okay, in my opinion, against El Salvador. But you could see that if he was given a better set of circumstances to work with, right? You could see it was there. The player was waiting to explode, but El Salvador kept on neutralizing him, right? Because the manager.
I can answer something now, Formula.
Yeah, man, go through a spot.
Right.
Come in a spot.
You see, with the Jamaican public, with Leon Bailey, them know what him can do, yeah? But you see performance when them expect from him, we not get that whole time. There's a two reasons. Coach play motor position, you see it, and the player frustrated. I want to do him best, but coach not allow him to do him best. And it's just like how him frustrated, the public frustrated with him too. You see it?
But you know what I'm thinking to myself though? Leon can probably get some more joy tonight, because if Mikel Antonio and Bailey started, right? If they start both, right? It could be a case where the Americans it might not be in their best interest to try and double team Leon. Because, I mean, which one they're going to double team?
Can work both ways in a formula.
Eh?
Can work both ways, because two of them not going to live on the one week, same time, You see it?
No, but what I'm saying is to double team both players on the pitch. It's going to be very difficult for a team. Well, a Reggae Boyz are about still, but it's going to be very difficult for a team to double team two players on the park, regardless of where they are on the pitch.
All right. You see, for instance, if I'm a coach,
because sorry, Espada, that will leave a lot of space, for the rest of players to operate in.
But the football is simple enough formula. You see it? If me and you and Elder are different on the back line, you and me step, and the Elder step cross, and if it's either a winger or the midfielder close the space where they behind away. You see it? It's simple, man. They can do it. Once they work up to a coach, it's simple. Simple. I see same thing previous side deploy. Because they know say you are motive. I speed merchant this, you know. You have to stop him before he get up to steam, you know. So you are motive. I go frustrate him. 2 on the tackling. You go cross, me fill the gap. You go cross, me fill the gap. It's simple.
You say it's simple, Espard. You say it's simple. In theory, it sounds simple, and this is what we were talking about. Can players step up and take responsibility? But we've serious reservations about what Tapper's instructions are. Do you feel that it would be akin to a mutiny on the bounty style type business that you're alluding to here? Because Tapper's telling them.
Man, them do what they want to do.
Sure, Tapper overboard.
Yeah, man. Show my fight. Make you walk your plank. Make you walk your plank.
You walk your plank. Travis, what go on, my boss?
Yeah, what go on, man? Big up Formula. Richard, I'm not know the next brother. Big up still.
Spider. Hail up, Trev. Hail up, Travis.
I just coming off the road, you know, come and say, I want to come in early to catch a game and watch what go on. Come not even come here a glimpse. I say, not even see if you see the line about the Formula.
No, I don't see it yet. I don't see no official thing.
But me and man, I say, what's our play? I mean, I want to be too negative in the evening, boy. But me I tell you, say, for me personally, win, lose, or draw, top of it go on. Somebody else can't do no worse than him.
Yeah, man. We're tired
January.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because this man don't have me do football. Me and man for an interview today. All right, yesterday say, anybody play. We have to get 3 points, but anybody play, it don't really matter. What do you mean by that? You know, the best players, brother. For me personally, you know, Taxi can't get a sit down, you know. My baller still, but he can't get a sit down, you know. Greg Lee can't do no worse.
Greg Lee.
Yeah. And so, I don't know what top up against young players. Javian Brown, I watching you from KC, from Harborview. You can play center half, you can play right back, you can play left back.
Talented.
See? Alvas and Fisher, them, no disrespect to them, but both of them in a MLS so long and them can't come on a place. They no team and they used to play week in, week out. Tapper don't watch him and them when man them play. To me, him is not a coach or scout in teams. Me a fan, I know every Jamaican player. I follow every Jamaican baller. Who me no follow on Instagram, I don't like them. A Jamaican baller them. In terms of I don't like them personally. Playing wise, me I deal with.
Yeah.
We say it's like someone, because some man really like them want to attack me. Say, yeah, some man have me, because he's a man, you know, Formula. From me come, but me I follow them stream. I'm just straightforward, brother. You know. Me are no friend, me are no tied. Me are no baller, no friend. Whether local or international. And some man say me beat local baller. You say me beat local baller hard. Them should have do better the opportunity so they get now. Because you play overseas and like 98 when all our players them they are yard. Have a synergy. The things not time change, you know. We have players where local band play overseas. Every team do that. When they come to camp in a World Cup qualify time, I just 3-4 days again. So you have to acclimatize to that and get ready. So all of them that talk about say team together. A poor excuse that, brother. You're professional, you're supposed to adapt. You see me, I said, Formula, we need a 3 points here. Today. And me people are talking, this USA not that good as well, but guess what the problem with them? They're efficient and they're young and they play simple football. Because I watch a man channel last night, a man go there and video them. A Formula, only time the ball go in a year when the goalkeeper kick, like a kick up a pass out to somebody. Up on the ground, the ball there.
Military go
on the floor.
That's training.
Yeah, the training, man. Military go na did that to stadium.
Yo, you see me, I say, talk about this long ball business I talk about. You're a coach, brother. If you're a coach a football team, you know. If a man not do me, I take him off I feel. You know what I mean, man? I saw coach, you know. And first of all, family in a coach business, you know, no friend, your players can be friendly after a game. But when I work time. If we put you out there, you have to consider inside of me on the bench. You see me, I say, to me, it's like with all Oaxaca now, top of them want the man get 100 caps. That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
And them try to get
How you call him Waka? I really work on.
Tennyson.
Yeah, man. You see
Big up,
top
big up
of
the
the
general. Big up the general.
Wagwan.
Football with them,
Me
boy, like,
I work every day.
Tom. Yeah.
Me, they must say Leon Bailey no play a good deal of day. But formula, to me, the man that try.
Yeah,
You
man.
understand? But the man have the requisite quality round him to help him. See? And without that, you're not going to get the best out of Leon Bailey. Because he must do too much work. You understand?
Frustration, my general.
And
Frustration.
even put it this way, yeah. When you watch Frank Lampard and Steve Gerrard, when they play for Liverpool, all right, when Gerrard play for Liverpool, you never see him play a game like when play for Liverpool for England. You understand? So you can't watch him club football and expect him to do the same thing when you have the players around him to give him that kind of support. That's what I say. So me not think we are going to get the best out of Leon Bailey until we get a coach with little sense. You understand? When I pick them friend and thing. Because even the game of this evening, me I watch it through the formula. I mean, I prefer girl, I want to watch the match.
Yeah.
Then, but in my mind, my expectation low. Me I look for them lows. I mean, I look for Aka start this evening. You understand? Because who we have a coach. You know, surprise me if me see Aka start and Paula start on the Monday.
Me
Tennyson,
telling you, know,
look on the chat. Look on
me
the chat.
telling you, know, if I can break up that midfield
See, I'm
combo
going to put up, say, what's
No,
on
no,
the start.
with
same thing,
Watson
same
and
thing,
Grant, you know, a Grant in my bench, you know. He now
same thing,
bench Aka.
same thing. Yo, let me go for the selfie. I'm going to listen to work me
Yeah,
there, see?
Yeah, man, big up.
Tennessee,
All right,
big up.
Formula.
Yeah, man,
Respect,
me go for the selfie.
Formula. Me
respect,
see feel a
respect.
while ago. The stadium surface look excellent in an immaculate condition. Just see it a while ago on Simon Instagram. I mean, I tell you, say, if he looking at immaculate condition, better than the last time.
It level. That's
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Feel can look
Can't
good, but level.
When I was watching the training with my boy channel, when the U.S.A. box the ball look level when they knock the ball.
Yeah, it did. If memory serves right,
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah, man, the surface look much like them work this time on it. But
some work on it.
as me I say, still, brother, today, on the anniversary, 24 years ago, we need to get 3 points today. Somehow, we need to get 3 points. And for me personally, we lose our job top of it go.
Yeah.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Greetings,
The way Jamaica win this match, them have to play in a sonat for beat USA, yeah? Like what Rennie Simons do. That alone, me say. Nothing more than that.
No, my boss. 24 years ago, man. Football evolved from them time, man. Come on, man.
Brother,
24 years ago, brother.
Look at Antonio come off for the bench and score the
Kemar, you freeze.
Yeah, freeze.
Kemar, you freeze, man. When you hear Nick Wales in my boss.
I understand him as a man, because if you go play USA, they might carry going on some different condition we suit them, you know. You see it? So we have to work with suit we. You see what I say? You see, if you go talk tactics, you have to bring everything in a tactic, you know. Everything you have to bring over in a tactic if you go talk tactics, you know. You see, everything will suit you. And when me used to play, you know, man, when we have a game, you know, is it if I ever wet the field before a player then come, and you know say, yo, Quagmire, and you used it. You see it?
boy. The man come off for the bench and score the equalizer goal, and the man them can't defend that.
Coach calls him, man.
No, man, the coach have a problem, brother. I don't play, man. Your coach give instruction.
No, the coach can't be the problem.
Let me show you a thing too. Look at what me I say. You see it? You see, in that the moment there, if side fragile, you can't make no change in that the moment they win a licky bug. You see it? You see if me I go make a change, you see if Me I wait until way down when me know say you more run out sometime.
Run on the clock.
And me I make
Real
it
talk.
change.
Real
When me I
talk.
make it change, me come to Batman, me dey on the sideline with the player how long and me I call referee. And I make a referee, me turn back on me head. You see it? Me want kill sometime. But man did it wrong, the man put on the player, when he put on the player, none of the man they don't know what to do at the moment. And that catch it.
Hey, Espad, and the panel. Thank you for jogging my memory. Let me just check this out. What I was shocked at in the El Salvador Jamaica game was the lack of a kind of 3 or 4 musketeers, all for one for all mentality. After Mikel Antonio produced that moment of magic and Jamaica took the lead, were you not disappointed that by any means necessary, every man out there from Corey Burke to Ravel to Speedy to Liam Moore who came on to Mariappa, every man out there should have been busting a gut to ensure that 1, El Salvador got as little of the ball as possible, 2, mistakes were minimized, that the chances were minimized for El Salvador, and they were the team that should have been dejected, and we should have been the team that, if they didn't mind sharp, was going to make it 2-0. I was surprised and shocked when I saw the manner of that goal. Weren't you?
I can say, you see my answer to that. You see when you have, say for instance, me out there play and me get a 1 goal. Me can't take my foot off a pedal, you know. Me have to continue go same way, you know. You see it? Momentum, if me drop the momentum and swing to the other side, me done for. And that to do, we drop the momentum and make it swing to them. And then take it with all gladness.
Yeah, but that's something I always on a regular basis.
Me tell you,
and I know that I go on.
You see time when the man make it change them, just like in Mexico much. Or if a dry game and the change they make, it should make a change so. It change,
right.
It change, shake up the game.
Change the game.
I remember in a match and change the formation before, you know. You see it? That change, it put in the defender and change back the formation again, you know.
You versatile.
And the man then could set up in time.
But let me put it to you, and my final question before I make a move and prepare some food and then prepare to follow the game. Do you feel that the Jamaican players, or some of them, still need to take some accountability? They may have been seen as even naive. I mean, any team now worth their salt, whether it be USA tonight, whether it be Mexico or Panama, if they have any sense, would be looking to put in some quality crosses, because at some given time the Jamaican defense may switch off. I mean, it was all too easy. El Salvador should have been bread and butter. It was a by any means necessary 3 points game there. And the way Jamaica surrendered that, unless it's the miracle of miracles, Jamaica won't really have warranted and earned their place anywhere near Qatar. But again, before I leave, I still say Jamaica have a fine crop with more to come that will help this team, whether it be Nations Cup, Gold Cup, or the next World Cup campaign in 2026. But Tapper is not. He's not the man. I mean, does he want to be that guy? Does he want to be that guy? Does he want to be that guy? Oh Lord. Oh God.
Yo, right now he is that guy. Trust me. Right now he is that guy. He is that guy right now.
Boy, Tapper remind me of Manchester coach.
Norris is out. Pagan. What's the league?
Out.
What's the league lineup? What is the league lineup? Oh God.
I believe that Tapper can't talk to him, man. Tapper not good.
No man, but boss, I think that is pretty clear and obvious right now. I mean, everybody and their mother knows. Yo, Tapper ready for this thing.
I feel I just leave them alone. All the assistant, you see assistant attack him and like him and hear him and I say,
But you know, we have to give. We
Him
have to
want get
give.
praise and him don't know what to do. Him
We
want
have to,
get praise and him don't know what to do. Or you
we
want
have,
get praise and you don't know what to do.
we have to give the players props, though, you know, because the players seem to be in high spirits, though, you know. Despite the fact that them must know that they're better than already.
Brother, him and his spirit could have high formula, high till he can't high no more. You see, once the personnel were in charge, now the right thing, you're not going to get the right result.
Yeah,
Why
but
they be at school?
them could have easily hang them head, you know, Espada and say, yo, we're not gonna go out there and we're not gonna try. We're not the man them still seem to be upbeat. They might try to maintain positivity. And that means so we have to give them props and credit.
I'm show you what go on. You know when you feel upset inside, but you still have to put on a perky face. And that I go on right now. Man, they feel cut up inside, but man, they still have to smile for you, mate. You see it? Man, they don't want. He look like say, oh,
Them not
in camp.
All right. May go through each one of the panelists. Just tell me what you guys foresee taking place later on this evening. Starting with the new panelist, Will.
Why? U.S.A. gonna beat you, you know. We can't win U.S. To all me see the look for Miller go near channel. Me not think we can win. Me just attack it like how me see.
Yeah. All right, Kemar, you can talk to you now. No, I think
Yeah, man.
Kemar, oh, you can talk.
US 3 love. US I give it 3 love.
Enough said. All right, Espada. We thoughts, boss. For later.
The engine drop out I carry. You know. And the engine drop out, me push up the hill. You see it? Me whip right now, I tell you the truth. Me see a 1-0 win. You see it? 1-0 win for Jamaica. if we don't win,
Miracle that.
1-0 we see it. 1-0 the game was done. 1-0.
Travis, where's the later on I got tonight?
Well, we really want to win still, but if Haka play still, we can't win.
Yeah, me agree.
Haka no win at all. If Haka play, Haka, Powell, Fisher, Burke, Flemings, we don't want to see no other man.
No, so I guess starting.
Mine?
For me?
Or Travis?
Yeah.
Well, for me, if start 11, I go with still, you know. I go with Leah left back. I go with Mariapa and Moore, Javier a right back. See? Ravel, Speedy and Grant. And they have Bailey on the left. And Roof not there. So we start Bobby Reed and then Antonio. My team that we start.
Yeah, man. I like that.
Yeah, man. For me, lower taxi can sit down. They're indispensable because they not play nothing.
My thing though is if Antonio, we have the likes of a Boza on the bench. Who else? Who is the other striker? Javanis, I think. Corey Burke as well, although you know say I'm gonna play Corey Burke out wide.
Well, Formula, look on the screen and say the alleged team that.
Blake, Taxi, Maps, Low, Powell, girl, Lord have mercy.
But man, him said Taxi leave the chain, so Taxi I get game. And man, him said Taxi leave the chain.
This is what P gonna say the alleged squad.
So I'm to Morrison, what I'm to Ravel.
Why I hear nobody say about Ravel in the squad, you know? Look, I like to say who in the squad and who in the squad before it officially dropped, but I don't know.
I say Ravel a train and Ravel look all right to me.
Yeah, but I mean, that means I'm going to start Travis. So
Flemmer earn a place over Ravel 19 to you?
No, me not think say.
All right, Bobby.
Hold on. No, me agree with you. Ravel for start. Me agree with you, boss. And I like somebody.
Ravel only man see come formula. Ravel only man see come on the field. Knock. Give me one there, so. Take the next one there, so I move.
He's a controller. He's what they refer to as a controller.
So football play, man, at the time.
Hold on. All right. Let me
business.
tell you the squad. Hold on. We have the squad right here, sir. The official starting lineup now. We have it. Lawrence a left back.
Right.
Mariapa and Low.
Who start
Occupying
at left back?
Lawrence.
Taxi.
Lawrence. Schema Taxi Lawrence. Mariapa at left centre back. Damian Low at right centre back. Lord of mercy. Alvas Powell at right back. Yeah, man. Powell the panic, man. Alvas Powell at right back. Bobby Reed at left midfield. Speedy Williams and Anthony Grant. Leon Bailey, Mikel Antonio, Shamar Nicholson. It look like he's going to go with a 4-4-2, you know.
Well, that team don't look bad still.
Again.
Only Powell. Only Powell don't like that.
Eh? Where's the Will?
Aka finally bench.
Yeah, here with Aka, but you know, here with Powell. But Formula, we just see Powell on Powell Instagram, you know. Powell and his mother, you know. So Powell mother come a match, so you know, so Powell have to start to play in front of their mother.
Brother,
Them mother can't
no,
see
to
live.
Formula. You know, when I tell him, just come on for the stream. The man, they need to go in the stadium and make him man feel, man. You need to go, man.
Yeah, man, we need to have some placard in the stadium, man.
Yeah, man.
Cover out t-shirt and it.
Me agree.
Me that going up, but I say, I'm going to waste my money. I'm for you to lose.
But even if you think the side I lose, my boss, you need to go down there go support the side, man. I just because my vaccination.
Yeah, but I cost too much.
Yeah,
man. I cost too much. I can't.
Formula. Oh, yeah, no, I know a juvenile.
The Formula, as much as I never want Bowser start still, but if he's a true top of loyalist and with the home, he must start. But it's good to see my Antonio at the same time, so we can look for goals.
Them seem fair develop a bit of chemistry off the pitch.
Yeah,
make us do on it.
Yeah, right. But with the squad, only problem we have with it is Powell.
Yeah.
I'll try to be good with it.
The brother, they need to go sit on one side, man. God no.
My name is Powell leave a trade.
Powell regress, Formula. For you to come from under 17, we think so with a matriculate to a big. Because normally Powell was a centre half originally, you know, Formula. You didn't know that? Alvas a centre half originally, you know. Since he come in the national team, they put him right back in.
True. He
regress. Because that's our problem. He get too hype. That's it. And the man allow him for the time when he disrespect. I think I was Morgan and them told him he should appear daily for that.
And for what we understand him the reason why Hector now in his side need.
Exactly. Tell him something to me in a Formula. My two favorite overseas players is Michael Hector and Mario Pino. Them are the loyal, you know.
Yeah. True. Now, Richard, I think so. From when I see it look like it gonna be a
4-4-2, man. 4-4-2 it look like.
It kind of pretty obvious.
Yeah, man, a 4-4-2 that, man. You know, play camp.
Let me say to your Formula. This man can't stick to a formation.
It kind of pretty obvious. Unless, don't forget, you know, we see Shamar Nicholson play top link already, you know.
No, but Formula.
Shamar Nicholson
work, you know why? You know why it all work, Formula? We need goals. So, if we have Shamar have something at the same time, we need goals.
But it's a defensive formation, do you know?
No, defensive. Remember, say, to me, in a Formula. Me not play a diamond then. Make Grant sit, Speedy at top of him, Bailey at left, Bobby on the wing, and the two forward.
Me wouldn't play a diamond top to me. Me wouldn't play a diamond. So that means Grant just get the ball. From you get the ball, from you defend them, you give left wing, give Speedy, or give right. That's all you do. We wouldn't play a diamond. We can't manage a diamond. Tapa can't manage that.
Well, he wouldn't practice that.
Even if he practice it, Travis, he can't manage a diamond. If Tapa flood the midfield and put all 5 people in our midfield, Tapa can't progress the ball. Much less we have a diamond midfield.
Oh, So, hold on. You look like Tapper fall out with more, man.
Boy, me no know, you know. Me no know.
Because it look like, say, to him, low on. But me, that bench low still, you know. The problem I have with low, you know, formula. Low just feels say every ball he get, he want. All only man a tackle. Me say all else I do, man. So easy tackle, man. He man a muscle up himself and make some unworthy tackle when necessary. The man can't calm and stay upon his feet as a defender and try to read the game. Football not that hard, you know.
Bobby fi start, but Bobby not Maggie in the side, boss.
Jay, I don't know what going on.
You know what? I can read out the US 11 quick and fast now. Is a 4-3-3 as per usual. You know them do for them thing. But this
No, man, Miles Robinson out formula. The center, not the left back.
Miles.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Anthony Robinson a left back. Walker,
so I'm and Bobby I go meet up. In teammate from Fulham.
That player I want look a dangerous player in Robinson. You
know. Yeah, my English born, you know.
Yeah, I know. Play for Fulham.
Right. But formula, you know one thing we observe about this America team, if you notice,
what
first you see America with so much black players. Just go through squad.
Yeah, them have a lot of black players for true.
Yeah, man. More than about 13 to 14 black players, 19.
Alright, I'm gonna finish read out the starting 11 now. Robin is 4-3-3, so the back four is Robinson, Anthony Robinson at left back, Walker Zimmerman and Chris Richards as the centre back pairing, Yedlin at right back, Musa Adams and Acosta make up the midfield three, Aronson, Pepe, Ware is the front three. You know, so it look like America. This is not America's strongest team, you know. This is not America's strongest team. If Tapper did have him up together, we could have get something against that team, yeah.
Formula, you know man need to do. Man need to counter press America side. You see it? You see way you got
no formula. Oh, hold on, wait till him. It look like Busio coming in for McKenny.
Busio no in it. Busio no in. You mean in a squad generally?
No man, I was start the midfield with
Musa Adams and Acosta.
Kellen Acosta. Oh,
Kellen Acosta.
Yeah, man. He might be like a holder.
Well, may I say still the man.
So we're gonna follow Westfall and that's like a blessing then.
I see him thing at my place, you know, man. Be a rudder.
Yeah.
But I say still the man need to counter press. You see it at a young goal where I get a positive result. We can't sit back.
Tapper go for counter press, Espada. You see, it's a good suggestion. All of these suggestions are a good suggestion, you know. But Tapper don't know how for counter press, my boss. Him don't know how for counter press. Me, I tell him don't know how to do it.
Family, looking at the chat, I see a new man put in a new line of the Brown and Walker and I'm with teams. I look again there. So I don't know.
We're going to find the line. Who said that? Lawful, what's Walker? What is going on? Why Walker starting over Ravel? Walker not start Tennessee. And that me I see. Hold on. Before
official lineup.
Yeah, off a credible platform I get it from.
Off a JFF. Because I always get it off, I know. Wait till them put up it.
Hold on there.
On Instagram or on them Facebook page.
This man no winner.
Hold on. The official platform get it wrong for real. The official platform get it wrong.
So what's on start?
I want credible platform I get it off but Lord of mercy, Papa Jesus.
See that? Taxi Low, More Brown, Speedy Watson.
This is from the JFF now. This is alright. So guys, the starting lineup that we put out before, it was wrong. It came from a credible platform, but the credible platform dropped the ball. This is the starting lineup. Andre Blake in goal, obviously. Kemar Lawrence at left back, Damian Lowe and Liam Moore, the centre back pairing. Finally, Javian Brown get a game at right back. Devon Speedy Williams, Lord have mercy, Javon Watson, Lamar Walker, Bobby Reed, Leon Bailey, Miguel Antonio. This look like it's going to be a 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, right. What's our speed you sit? Walk on cam.
Boy, Gregory, boy, George Rada is a good question that. It's a good question that.
Well, Formula, Lamar a good look youth. Lamar a baller.
Lamar
So,
starting a one must-win game, Travis. Come on.
Well, in young, so people are clamoring for young players. So, you getting chance now. So,
this is not the chance, Travis.
Yeah, so. That's
chance.
Hold on. Formula. Say, if you Walker can play, and Watson play, we have a problem with Walker. So, to me, it look like you want can Ravel again. We can't give cameo like in El Salvador. With Walker, like it was a more share game. But we would have start Ravel from start against America. What's our Walker should know in our team?
I am happy that Javian Brown is starting finally.
Starting, right.
But Virgin.
Right, tapa boy.
Virgin.
As I did to me some say what's that anything? So it look like Gregory no more are we?
But they never say him injured. There's an injured man.
For the field against
Estrada man leave off I feel injured.
This man a suicide. This man a suicide. This man want to commit.
Estrada, the man come off of the field injured against El Salvador. You know. It's obvious, you know. And the man fit and ready for Jamaica game. A yard.
They know you say no roof. They don't want to make roof cut then. Why roof cut then?
No man, roof injured, brother. Roof injured, man.
Look at what me I say no. Look at what me I say. Roof injured or roof cut.
But here Estrada. The man put right. But roof, guess I know the man play roof or cam and mash up the roof. You know that they do, you know. Play man a cam, make him man overwork and mash up.
Boy, them brother now.
Well, we plan a dark this evening.
Dark.
Brother, Javon Watson gonna drop the ball in a midfield again, you know. Javon Watson gonna drop the ball in a midfield again. Speedy is going to have a lot of work to do on his hands. Lamar, Lord have mercy. Yo.
Family, look on Neil. Look on Neil, say the family. What is it, Neil?
Yo, I can't.
Well, right best.
I can't, brother. What's not anything? Yes, Messam did say it, and I am sure sports. What's not anything? Why, I don't know. All right, guys. Mega in.
Tap out.
Yeah.
Hey, Family, look come on, brother. I'm gonna get myself ready for the game. So, we'll talk after. Big up Estrada. All right, brother.
Yeah, man. So, guys, I'm gonna start my watch along at about 4:40. So you guys can, you know, come out for that and we can build a vibes, you know, and try and see if we can get through this upcoming game later on this evening. Hopefully we'll win. By the starting lineup, the thing looks sticky, but boy, we have to stick by the side no matter what as fans, eh?
Boy,
yeah, man.
Remember my boy said, if we get 2 Panadol.
All right. So guys, yeah, man. So guys, we're gonna start the watch along at 4:40, which is about a half an hour's time. So you guys can clock in for that. So guys, hopefully the boys get a victory tonight. We really need a victory tonight, man. So, you know, join us for the watch along, you know, and we will dissect what is taking place during the game. So guys, stay safe, you know, take care. Let's support the boys, guys. Let's support the boys, guys. So see you in about at 4:40, guys. Take care.